morning vlog. I am having such a good morning. I woke up in such a great mood, and given that I only got like 7 or 6 hours of sleep, I'm surprised about that, but I'm gonna vibe with it. I am gonna get ready for the day right now, although I am thinking of hitting the gym before I go to work at 4, so maybe getting ready is not the best idea, but I also want to film. I just want to feel cute while I'm doing my work. I have an assignment that I want to do before I go to work, and then I also have just some things, editing and internship stuff that I need to take care of. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm also thinking about filming a podcast episode right now because why not? Like I think right now too that my roommate is out, I prefer to film when she's not here, so that way like I'm not disturbing, you know, if she wants to cook in the kitchen and stuff, and like, you know, you're gonna hear that in the video in the back, and I just don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. Like when we first talked about moving in together, I did like disclaim that to like the millionth, you know. I was like, just so you know, like I will be filming around the house, and you know, I hope it's not a big deal. And she was like completely like okay with it, you know. And I was like, okay, thank God, because you know, it's a reoccurring thing. And yeah, usually she works in the morning, so I usually like to film in the mornings, and either way I usually work at the coffee shop in the evening, so it really works out. For starters, I'm gonna put this roller for my bangs, that way they stay up as I'm doing my makeup, but also so that it shapes them a little bit. It's always kind of a struggle to get the little hairs on the side to cooperate. I think buying rollers is the best purchase I've made in a while, because I've never had them before. I've seen them being used on celebrities and those videos you see of people doing their makeup professionally in their hair. I look funny, but you get the gist. It'll be perfectly rolled, and I will do my makeup in the meantime. The process of actually doing my makeup always looks a little scary and like I'm about to go in for a hunt, but you gotta trust the process. I'm just gonna make sure that I blend this well, because I always have to mix in a light foundation with a darker one, because my skin tone is always changing depending on how much sun I've gotten. And given that I've been going on hikes and I've been going on runs, I think just like the taddest bit like more bronze. I haven't done my eyebrows in so long, and I'm not even mad about it because I don't feel like they look bad, but I definitely need to like clean them up. And the next thing I want to learn how to do is how to thread my eyebrows, because I've seen a bunch of videos where you can just like do it yourself, and it's just like about taking the time, set some time aside to like practice. When I first started doing my makeup as a kid, like it was just BB creams, and like it wasn't too impacting on my actual skin tone. So now that more experience and more outings, because as a kid I feel like I kind of stayed in a lot. I didn't really like do anything too crazy. I mean, arguably, but my makeup routine has definitely evolved a lot. And I also went through like that 2016 phase where everyone was doing like their heavy makeup. Like I was wearing MAC to like high school, you know, like that's like movie makeup. And I remember a girl telling me that, she was like, what foundation do you use? And I was like, MAC. And she's like, whoa, like that's really out here. And I don't think she meant it in like a mean way, but it was just kind of like, oh really, like okay. I don't know why I did that, but I want some shimmer. I might have done a little too much though, because Rare Beauty, she be very pigmented. I had a very good day yesterday too, because I got some assignments done ahead of time. They weren't due until like the next 2 days, but I wanted to knock them out to be able to just get ahead of my homework in general, because next week is going to be very busy. I'm taking my sisters to San Diego for their birthdays. They both have the same birthday, but they weren't born in the same year. I'm gonna take them out because parents are out of town. But like the trip is basically sponsored by our parents, because my mom is chipping in the Airbnb and the gas, and then my dad is giving them money to spend over there. So really, I'm just the Uber driver. I'm just the fancy Uber driver. I'm excited though. I'm excited to just show them around, and we want to go to the Balboa Park and then go to like the museums there. My sisters love museums and anything natural history, so it's gonna be a good time, and I'm excited. The last time we took a girls trip, just all of us, was when we went to DC for my sister's science beat, and that was so fun. I just want to spend as much time with them, especially the little one, because she's turning 16. She's not so little anymore, and she might be thinking about college, and I don't know if she's gonna go out somewhere to art school or if she's gonna stay in the state. We don't really know. So yeah, I gotta take advantage while she's here and she still thinks I'm cool, you know? Okay, here's the final makeup look. I decided to go with the red lip because it's fall time, and fall time just brings out my red lip. I don't know what it is. 'Tis the season, okay? And then I put on my halo extensions. Literally just so seamless, you can't even tell. I did a collab with them a while back, and yeah, I've noticed my what used to be blonde at one point, it's gonna need to get chopped off soon because it's very apparent compared to the rest of these extensions that I need a trim. Not paying like $50 for a trim. That's crazy that people do that. I grew up with a mom that would just cut my hair all the time, so I never had to do that. So that's like crazy to me that like that's like the norm, you know? But yeah, add that to my millionth thing that I have to buy. I also need to get cat food. I need to buy a longer shower curtain because mine, it's not long enough and it leaks out, and that's not good because water can lead to mold, and it's a whole thing. It's adulting, really. And you know, there's days that I'm like, I love having free will, and then there's other days that I'm like, but that means having responsibility. So but yeah, I'm waiting for my tablet to charge so that I can, my iPad. I'm waiting for my iPad to charge so that I can film a podcast, and that's usually where I record my audio, connect my microphone. So I'm just waiting for that to charge a little bit more, and then I'm gonna record a little podcast episode. And I still need to pick a topic. I have like a list of topics that I could discuss, but out of all the lists, I always narrow it down to like what I'm feeling the most in the moment, you know? So yeah, I gotta take a look at that and see what we talk about this week. I was trying something different with this vlog to make it a little more professional. I wrote down shots that I wanted to have. So shot number 1, me going to the balcony to water my plants. Shot number 2, the water going into the plant. Very like specific because I usually just go with the flow of things, but I don't know, I feel like if I get more, well, okay, that's not the words we're using. When I get to a more established place where I'm making money on this, like, you know, full time, I want to be able to give actual notes, good like directing. And yeah, this feels like my director's notes, you know? But yeah, if you're thinking of doing content creation or even directing or any like creative like management, definitely like recommend, you know. And I've been adding as I go, and that's really fun. But yeah, just a little insight of how my brain works sometimes when I'm doing stuff like this. I just finished recording a podcast, as you can see behind me, but damn, this hair, I look good, but like this hair is so itchy because like it's hanging on. It's just hanging there. It's not, I didn't pin it to my head or anything, but oh man, I'm kind of debating taking it off because I mean, I have some work to do on my computer, and I'm debating if I should just do it here or if I should go to the clubhouse again. Actually, I think I should go to the clubhouse. I feel like I'm gonna get more done if I'm not in a cozy environment like this. I mean, the clubhouse is pretty cozy, but this is just, you know, I can be with my blanket, I can be with my cats, and I can just chill. Yeah, I think I need to get out of the house to do this. I might take off this hair though, because it's heavy too, and I'm just like, that's uncomfortable. I know beauty is pain, but just not today. Why, hello, Nube. Do you want to play? You silly. Hi, Kagome. Okay, before I do that though, I'm gonna have a little snack before I head out and before I take this off and watch a little bit of Modern Family, just a little bit. I'm just gonna indulge for like 30 minutes, okay? While I have my little Pizookie, which is literally just a gluten-free cookie and some vanilla ice cream. I need it, okay? I need a treat, okay? I'm sorry. I just need my treat, okay? We're good? Okay. Thank you. Ice cream. And the cookie. I wonder if we can put this in the microwave. Okay, you can. Place Bazooki in the microwave for 30 seconds. Top off with the ice cream and enjoy it. Okay, 30 seconds. This is how much I got through it yesterday. Look how cute this is. Okay, let's go. I'm surprised, but I'm glad that I'm the only one here because I feel like there's usually people already lining up to take one of these spots. But I will not complain. You bet your ass with the rent I'm paying that I'm gonna use these amenities because I'd be dumb not to. And it's also great because when I go to a coffee shop, I feel obligated to spend money on coffee even if I don't want it, but because I'm there using their space, I feel like I have to. And so here I spend no money and I get to, if I'm hungry, thirsty, I can just walk over to my apartment and get myself a little treat, you know? So yeah, it's time to lock down. I'm always hesitant to put on my glasses because it ruins my makeup here. But I mean, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do to get those A's, you know what I'm saying? Wow, I look so pale with red lipstick on. I pop in my earphones. Start sitting on the floor more. This is very, very comfortable. I've been having a really good day, consistent. It's been 24 hours since I started having a good day, actually over 24 hours, and I've been feeling good. I don't know what it is. I'm coming home and there's so much that I can do. There's so much that I can just, there's this freedom, and I don't know if it's the breakup, I don't know if I'm just having a manic episode, but I want to do so many things. I'm looking at all these books right now. I mean, I could just start a book and not finish it. I could read the middle part of a book and do what I want. I could do arts and crafts. I could edit videos. I could make something, you know. I could do anything. I could look at stuff to do in San Diego when I go next week. I could make a little board and plan it out, and there's just so much that I can do. I can do a lot of things. I think it's because usually with my ex, you know, I would come home and we'd hang out and just watch something and just talk about our day and really just kind of sit in front of the TV on our phones. And don't get me wrong, that was great. It was comforting. But now I'm I could just do that, but I could do so many other things. I just know that I am really enjoying this right now, and the fact that I can just do whatever I want, it just feels very nice. Because not that I couldn't do whatever I wanted when I was in a relationship, but it does, like, you have to consider the other person, or at least I like to consider the other person a lot, and I don't want them to feel left out, or that I'm doing something, I don't know, that would make them, like, if right now if I decided to go for a drive, like, I probably wouldn't do that if I was with someone, because they'd be like, what are you doing, are you okay, like, what's wrong with you, you know what I mean? But maybe that's something that I should work on, like, just like having my own independence when I am in a relationship in some future, like, just having more of that, having, yeah, just having more independence. I'm already pretty independent, I would say, but I feel like in a relationship, I'm borderline very dependent, and like very attached to the hip type of thing. And if I don't see them, I lose it, you know. I feel good. I'm enjoying this. It was like hell for like a good minute, and I think it's settling. The dust has settled, and my vision is 2020, and I'm like, huh, I could really just book a ticket right now. I could book a ticket right now. How cool is that? Like, how cool that I don't have like major responsibilities, and I can just do what I want, do whatever I want. It's not even that late. I'm not even having like those like late night thoughts. It's like literally 8 p.m. It's early as fuck, and I don't know, I'll see what I do. I really just want to look through these books, because some of them I haven't read yet. I've read this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then there's all these fun ones. This was from my classes, one of my classes, but I really liked it, and I thought when I have kids, I'm probably gonna reread this because it's very informative about the development stages. And there's like arts and crafts stuff in here. I have a lot of like old notes from college or yearbooks and photos. I could just, I don't know, do some, I don't know. I'm really like, I'm having a good time right now. I get to do whatever I want.